Cool. New Queen Street, Junkertown. Why do I not have audio? Oh, is it really bright?
It's kind of bright, but I can deal with it.
I can fix that. One sec.
No, it's fine. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah, because I have like my monitor's on HDR, so whenever I screen share, it's like the colors just do not come across right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Good colors, but like can't screen share, and it'll look bad. Let me pull up DMs. So you talked about you wanted to look at your shout, right, and ult usage, and then we talked a little bit about just like some scenarios for that. You have any questions or anything so far before we start?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so I watched it all out. Let me go to your PV. Right.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna take it one step at a time. Let me just go fast forward to the first fight. What did I set my sound at? 20. Yeah, okay. All right. So what is the enemy team gonna do? What are they gonna very simply put? What are they gonna do to your team?
Probably try to dive the back line with Winston and Reaper.
Yeah. Yo, stop inviting me. Stop. Bruh. Wait. He did. Oh my god. Hide chat. Stop. I guess people want to play quick play or something. Stop. Yeah, they want to come in, right? So just looking at our shout usage, right? If we shout in, they're probably going to wait that out, and then they're going to jump our backline, right? Or more likely, they're just going to jump us right away, and we need it to live, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to be leaning to like poke, safe. Once they jump in, we're going to shift. Or if they use their monkey bubble early, right? That's what really allows them to stay in our backline and get kills. If they use bubble early, we break bubble, and then we can go aggressive on our with our shout, right? Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Our knife can help us secure solos, right? Solo kills. We knife someone, do some damage, pull them in. Our axe, we mainly want to think of our axe. That's the E, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Our axe is like to confirm kills because it does like 80 damage, I believe, and it does the bleed. So if we pull like their if their Reaper use Wraith, we left click him a little bit, pull him in, and then once we know he's low, like less than half HP, we axe and it kills him. Right? We don't really want to be chucking our axe in, if it's not gonna finish someone off or finish off most of their health because they're already low.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I have to work on that because I'm pretty lazy with my E.
yeah, I think that's one of the big things I've written down is like we're just kind of using our axe on a full HP monkey.
Yeah.
For a lot of it, or is like bubble. So that's something just to think about. I thought our shout usage was pretty good overall. It's just when to go aggressive and when to play that defensive, right? Is really what I took notes on when we were using our shout. Also, we don't really melee a lot. Right, like our melee still does the bleed, right? So if there's a monkey in front of you, shoot melee, right? Get that damage over time on him. A little bit of healing for you, especially if you don't have any other cooldowns, right? Just get that little bit more damage. Yeah, and then we'll see. So
Should I do that with other things as well? Like maybe if Orion is in my face, just like
yeah, if you can get a free damage in, go for it. Yeah, because it just triggers. It does the lifesteal effect, the same effect like when you hit them with your knife, right?
Okay.
So right here, what also corners a lot. I'm gonna bring that up as we go around. So where do we want to hold? Right. We don't really like this, right? Because if we hold this corner and they turn it, we're like, well, we can't really back up anywhere, so we'd have to back up to here, and then we try to push out. It's just a little awkward.
Yeah.
Right? I'd like us to... And in this map in general, you always want to... For most of the time, you want to start off on this right side, right? Because you have high ground above the payload, right? So imagine we're replaying the same fight, but you're here, shooting down on them. Right? And this corner is a lot more useful, right?
Okay.
Just some map, just for this map. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can shoot them, right? Soldier 'em, right? We don't really want to walk into them here, right? Especially we might not know everything they're on, and since we don't have it's not the best cover. Like you're standing here, they're in front of you. How can you can't just negate all the damage, right?
Yeah.
So.
I did not know they had a Reaper.
Yeah, again, like you don't know what they're on, so you're just like leaning towards playing safer, and then once you know, then won't be as yeah. Right, so like right there again, we axe right away. Alright, I don't think we saw their health. So yeah. Try to knife. Fine. You shoot. I'm gonna try to finish him off. That's fine. We shoot the Reaper. That's good. Trying to kill him. So right now, are you scared of anything right now?
No, not necessarily.
Yeah, so walk into this monkey's face, right? You have a shotgun. Right? You have your healers here, right? Like you just saw them run away. Again, does that Reaper have Wraith?
Nope.
Well, before you axe, right? Does he have Wraith, right? When we turn the corner. Right now, probably, right? So we can shoot him a little bit. Once we force his Wraith out, if he stays close to us, we punish him with our axe, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because we probably could have forced him away just by shooting him, and then if he walks out. Yeah, that's fine. If you're shooting, they just use monkey bubble and jump, so now we can walk on, like we can shout and walk on people, right? And we do that. Okay. Monkey jumps, we shoot him. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. I think the only thing here, once your shout wears off, we just want to keep fighting. Right? Like we shoot him. Our shots running off, we just want to keep running. Yeah. Just looking at other stuff, especially since we have like 2 long range DPS, right? Saber Reaper. But you come back, we kill monkey. Yeah, we showed that bubble who's boss. Okay. So where do we want to be right now?
Probably like where the checkpoint is.
Yeah, right. Why do we want to be there?
To control that space.
Yeah. What space are we controlling right now?
Pretty much nothing.
Yeah, we're trying. Monkey jumped in. Right, like right there. We didn't really need to axe. Like it didn't really do anything to monkey. We can shout and walk on him if we want, right? Try and kill this Lucio that's inside of you, right? Shout, shoot him, knife him, and then maybe we get low and axe and kill him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And then we also had our ult at the start of this fight. So what are we looking to? How are we looking to use our ult? I haven't really talked about that too much, but.
The way I try to use it, especially against them, was try to like get like at least someone low to force the Kiriko Suzu out before I do the ult, or try to force out a barrier.
Okay, that's fine. Like the Kiriko, if she wants to hold it for your ult, she might just hold it for your ult, right?
Yeah.
So that's just kind of inconsistent in the sense that like you're gonna pressure someone to use it, they might not always use it. The bubble, the being gone, that's fine too. Also, since they have beat, like beat is they'll probably beat your ult, right?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, right. So we can just put a lot of pressure to this Lucio. Exactly what I was saying here. Like the Lucio is inside the monkey, right? You shoot the Lucio, knife the Lucio, axe the Lucio, he dies. Now you can get a free thing. Or you just get him low, and you'll kill him with the ult before he gets the beat off. Like if you get him low enough, you know.
Okay.
Right. So I think that's a lot more consistent than trying to like get people low to pressure to force out like an ability. Like if they have a defensive ult, like beat, just looking to pressure them, you know, and either kill them or.
So in most cases, it's pretty alright to trade my ult for a support ult. So like,
I'm saying this way you don't. It's fine to trade, right? That's fine, right? It'll happen. But this way, if we pressure the Lucio, if we either force him to beat or kill him, then we can just ult and win the fight, right?
okay.
Yeah. Throw a knife, that's fine. Right. We shout to kill them, that's good. Right. Okay. Again, like, does this Reaper have Wraith?
Yes.
Right? So in that entire axe animation, he did, like, see how much damage he does. Went from like full HP to 70, right? In our axe animation.
Yeah.
Alright, so if we're not killing him with that, right? So he just chunk us down. And now he just wraiths. So we still have our ult. Good. Winston Zed, we can walk with shout. Good, we try to kill their Lucio. Good. Unfortunate again. We should just be able to clean this up. Nice. Yeah. Okay, so what space do we want to hold?
I'd say like where the stairs to their high ground is.
Like here?
Yeah, like right there.
Yeah, and why is this good?
It negates them high ground.
Yeah, right? It's also, like they can't just walk, like, not only high ground, they can't just walk out for free, and there's no risk, right? That's the big thing too. If you get scared you're gonna die, you have cover, you have a health pack, and you can drop down to your team at any point, right? Whether it's this way or this way. So yeah. And if they don't, they can't just force you out by like one person, they would have to send multiple, right? So it just slows them down, right? You might not be able to hold there forever, but it just applies more pressure to them. Right, like this monkey, they would have to think about dropping down right now if we went there right away. So this shout's fine, right? They're jumping in. We want to give the overheal to our teammates. Again, our axe doesn't really do anything there. Right? And then they were just sticking to one person to pressure. But they did Kiri goal, so they didn't do anything. Go back. Alright, so right here, look at the way we shout, right? Their monkey used bubble, right? We can just break this bubble and then shout, too. Right, like we're not walking in with the shout. Right?
Yeah.
We didn't move really. So and yeah. And that's what I'm getting at. Like if you're gonna we shout and then we don't really walk in and try and kill anyone. Like who are we trying to kill with our shout? Or
Yeah, I don't know.
Right. So if we replay this fight, I'll go into like third person. We're shooting. We're still shooting, right? This monkey jumps in. We can go shout and kill him, or it's like, okay, oh now you can walk and kill this Lucio, right? You can pressure the Reaper, right? Got the overheal, your teammates here, or you can turn on the monkey. We still have a roll.
Yeah, I probably could have ulted that there.
Yeah. And if you're worried about the Lucio blocking your ult, then if you're playing Zarya, how would you get value out of Grav if they have a defensive ult like Lucio or Trance or like Sound Barrier or Trance? How would you get value?
Maybe maybe ulting them like as they're going aggro.
As
So
they're
maybe
going
like
aggro. So it'll stop their push, maybe, right?
yeah.
We could slow them down. Okay, how can we get a kill with our ult if they have a defensive ult?
I don't know.
Well, what if
Probably.
we, going with Zarya, if we solo grab their Tracer and or we solo grab one of their DPS and instant kill a DPS, the Lucio might not be able to get sound barrier off in time. You know? Right? They might
Yeah.
not be able to. So if we use our ult just to confirm a kill, it will also force the sound barrier. He hears Rampage. He's gonna ult, right? But by the time he gets the ult off, someone will already be dead, right? So looking for like isolated people, or they don't have to be isolated. If you get someone low and you can confirm a kill or 2 kills with your ult, go for it. And you should maybe get it off before they get the beat or the trance, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Shot out of spawn. Cows kills him. Big. Okay, we're coming back. This is good. We're pushed up. This is good. Chase this monkey. Yeah. What do we think we could have done here?
Definitely shouted.
Definitely shouted. Okay. And again, our axe. Right.
Yeah, just
Look at how much you're locked in that animation for so long, right? That you can't do anything else while you're in it.
yeah.
Right. So come back. Do you see that Reaper use right? Either way, we got him. We hit him with it. Good. We shout, help our team. We pressure their monkey. Ult, they beat. Fighting. Yeah. And this is what I was talking about with the Lucio. Look how low this Lucio got, right? One more axe and he'd be dead before he got the beat off.
Oh yeah.
Right? So just, people don't play Zen as much right now, but that's how you can outplay Lucios.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see it. Let's do in this fight. Where do we wanna hold?
Probably at the checkpoint or like where the barricade is.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll hold, maybe around here, right? Shoot them a little bit, apply pressure. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, well, we lost our Moira. I just want to see.
There'll be consequences for that.
Yeah, and then who do we think about when we're throwing our knife? Like, you kind of usually check it out, like that, right? What can our knife help us do?
Getting a little bit more damage, maybe take someone out of position.
Yeah. So what if they're out of position? What does that allow us to do?
Going aggressive and maybe secure the kill.
Yeah. Right. Our knife and our axe are like perfect combos together, right? We
Yeah.
pull someone in, shoot them a little bit, pull them in with the knife, shoot them a little bit, and then confirm the kill with axe. That's like the flow of Junker Queen with getting picks, right?
Yeah.
So this is fine. We're shooting, right? Shooting. We just chuck our knife out, right? I like that we save shout, right? This is good. But our last 3 knives have kind of just been chucked out. We're axing. No one that's low. Looks like we tried to hit Lucio. Missed. Yeah. I think he's kind of low. Yeah, so in these fights, I want us to think about who do we want to pressure? Who's the easiest person on their team we can kill? Who like if we could pull anyone in, who do we want to pull in?
I'd say Monkey, Sojourn, or Kiriko.
Yeah. Right.
Less Kiriko because of her Suzu, but I'd say definitely Sojourn and
Okay.
Winston.
That's fine, right? We pull the Sojourn in. We force her to slide out. We should force her to run away. She's not just free firing our team, right? It's more I like all all of them aren't terrible, right? Maybe not the Reaper unless he doesn't have Wraith.
Yeah.
But everyone else is pretty good, right? We pull them in, apply pressure, right? That's really what I want us to look into this fight. Because if we go back, who are we? We're just kind of checking our knife out. I'll play this when we first get here. I think the audio starting to bug, right? Right? Taking that extra second to aim it on a person because it looks like we're just kind of chucking it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, I do that a lot.
And then mid-fight, sticking to like who do we want to pressure? Because right now, I think we kill the monkey. Right? Okay, who's next? Okay. Right? So I'll play the real time again. We kill the monkey. We see a Lucio in front of us. We see the Kiriko, and there's a soldier just shooting, to our right.
It's Sojourn.
Right? And then we, shoot we just go on the Kiriko, right? So in these mid fights, right, just making sure who are we trying to pressure, right? Because what we end up doing is, it looks like we're not picking someone, and then our damage is very distributed.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got another ult. That's good. It's unfortunate we get booped. Yeah, that Lucio should die. Yeah. What space do you want to hold?
Like where their forward spawn is, or like,
Yeah. Right.
or like try to get to the high ground.
Yeah. Right. Their monkey's dead. There's nothing stopping us from just walking forward. Like, there's no giant tank, right? And let's go back a little bit, right? When the monkey dies, right? When does he die? He's dead right now. So, right, if we were to win a fight, where would the check mark be? Like, if we were to team wipe everyone else, where would the check mark be? The little marker.
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Like the blue marker for the objective. Where would this? If we killed everyone, won the fight, where would the marker be by the time they regroup? Probably like somewhere up here, right?
Yeah, probably by the car. Yeah.
Yeah, like they'd have to be like running out of spawn. Like their first thing on their mind is thinking about touching the objective, right?
Yeah.
And their tank is dead, so we can just go in and Joker Queen ult. Not just Joker, like any ult, right? They're down 5. They're down a player, especially their tank. We should try to like steamroll this advantage, right? And snowball them.
Yeah.
So our first thing, okay, we're gonna push up, force them away, and then kill something with our ult, right?
Okay.
Because why would we play fair and let them regroup? Right? So imagine we didn't stay here. We're walking. We see all these people. We shoot the Lucio. Apply pressure to the Lucio because he has ult. We don't have to kill him. We just have to get him low enough that our ult will finish him off. Right?
Yeah.
We shift in. Right? There's no dive threat. We don't have to play defensive at all. Right? There's no monkey. And we just ult. We'd probably win the fight. Right? Or at least we'd probably force out every Q. Right? They would probably beat. They'd probably Kiriko ult. They'd probably use 1 DPS ult. Right? For sure. But then we wait. We let them regroup. Okay, well, we gotta take off Lucio. Alright, their monkey's back, and then we ult. And they get the Reaper ult off. And we all die. Right? Just taking more of an initiative, right? You're skirmishing for an advantage, and once you have that advantage, you want to really push that advantage. Right?
Okay, yeah.
It's like if you're playing, both teams are playing dive, and you dive in, spend all of your cooldowns, you get a pick. Great. Now you get your cooldowns back, and then you roll the rest of them because you're up players, right? Or
Yeah.
if both teams are like, if you're playing Ryan and they're playing Ryan, if their Ryan shield is gone, well, you can push. Right? If you broke their entire shield, you can push and you can take the next corner because you have your full shield, right?
Yeah.
So you worked for that advantage to kill the monkey, so you want to turn that advantage into a team fight win.
Okay.
Yeah. And then this is the second time we just want to die in cart. It's like we had another time where we were like skirmishing over here, then we ran away all the way over here. We just die on the payload, stop it over here. You know, so we don't stag ourselves.
Okay.
Where's your team?
In spawn.
In spawn? Okay. So wouldn't we want to like kite back towards them?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know. It isn't just a tank thing. It's just like an every character thing. Just like, you know, looking around. You're there. You want to start fighting. Where's everyone else, right? So we see that our team is back here. So maybe we put ourselves here and we play this corner, right? Instead of playing over here, right? We're still doing everything that we're doing, right? Just in a different spot where we can get more support. And we also don't just get singled out. Like, they can just jump and run on us instead. Or jump on our team, and it might be harder for us to get a shout. Right? Good idea with the axe, but he's still in Wraith.
Take him down, and it's over.
Monkey jumps, we shout. Right? So, doggo? what
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, good. What corner are we playing here, too?
Um,
Especially since they pop beat. Like, are we going to try and fight them when they're in beat and get run over?
no.
No. So we're gonna run away, and maybe we play over here, right? Because, you know, staying here is bad. They have the beat health, and we're not even playing a corner, right? So that we can stop. Like, we're not even playing here. We can wait the beat out and then push around the strain car.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like they ignore us and go fuck our soldier up, but yeah. And the reason I'm highlighting cover is we're throughout this entire time we're running away, we're continuing to take damage. Like, if we were low, we could go into this room, get healed up, right, and then push back out. But the entire time we're just taking damage, taking damage, taking damage, taking damage. There's no time for our supports to get us to full HP. Right? Let's look at our knife. Try to hit someone. I don't know who. Pressuring monkey. We got a melee in. Big. We axe. I don't mind the shot. Right? And what? I think this is one of my funniest interactions, right? We don't, when you knife someone, when does it activate? Like, you throw the knife at someone, if you don't do anything, does it just pull them back anyway?
Yes.
Right? So this monkey jump, any dive tank, right? You knife him, right? Right now you have your knife, you knife him, you just don't activate it yet. Because what is he gonna do? He's gonna jump away.
Yeah.
And then you can pull him back.
Yeah.
Kind of cancels his jump out, and how he's like here instead of all the way over here, right?
Yeah.
So it's just a funny interaction because like Diva can't DM. I don't think she can DM knife. It's like an option.
I think she can.
Oh, she can't. Well,
Yeah, she can.
That's fine, right? But maybe you can get it past the DM. Like, she boosted into your team, shoot her, right? You knife her, not right away, and then once she boosters away, you pull her back in, and you can confirm kills that way too.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't do that here.
That's okay. This is a good ult, and we miss our axe. Yeah. But we clean up. So yeah. Like, if we look back at our, like, again, our shots weren't that bad, right? They were pretty, you know, pretty good overall. What I want us to think about more is mainly our axe, right? And then the interaction between beat and, like, defensive ults and your ult, right? Instead of just holding it and waiting for him, right, you can still win even if he uses it, right? So looking to apply pressure to the Lucio, right? He's not like standing in the back AFK, right? So he's in the fight. You can apply pressure to him. And if not, if you can't do it to Lucio, look for a solo pick, right? If you get their Sojourn low and you can confirm the kill, like they're half HP, less than half, if you can like charge at her and kill her, right, before the sound barrier goes off, well, there you go, you have a pick, right?
Yeah.
And then you just have to survive the beat. Yeah, and then just thinking about who you want to pressure with your knife so that you can pull them in, get them low, and then you can confirm them with the axe, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and that might be the tank, especially if this Winston's jumping in without primal, with no bubble, right? Like over here, you can knife him, pull him back, and then axe him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just thinking about what space you want to hold just to slow them down, right? It's really important. Not only on Junker Queen, but on all tanks, right? Like on Reinhardt, we'd probably hold this high ground as long as we can, not because we benefit from it, but because the enemy team benefits from it, right? And maybe we get free cart push because instead of just them walking out here for free and dropping on us, they have to think twice. Oh wait, there's a Junker Queen there. Maybe I can't walk there for free, right? And they might wait a little longer or commit more abilities, and then it's no risk for you because you just drop it and run away.
Okay.
Yeah. Those are the big things. And then as soon as the bubble gets dropped, you go aggressive with your shout, and it's the same thing. You're looking to who do you want to pressure, who do you want to kill, who can you kill? Maybe their Sojourn, maybe it's their monkey, right? And that's how you want to use your abilities on them.
Okay.
Yeah. Any questions? Make sense?
Like in like pre-fights and stuff, is it fine if I just like chuck my knife out and then just like drag it back to get like that little bit of extra
Yeah,
arc
right.
charge?
Like, yeah, it's fine. It's like with Honor. Like, if you chuck your nade, trying to get some free damage or something, but you'll get it back when the fight starts. That's fine, right?
Okay.
It's just mainly during the fight, right? Is what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, of course. Like,
Okay.
chuck it out if they're miles away. Chuck it out. It's a 5-second cooldown. It's not that long, right? As long as you have it back when the fight starts.
Okay, and also, is it fine to use it for, like, maybe if you're, I can't think of any map examples right now.
Like to pull someone off high ground.
No, not to push someone off high ground, but maybe to like, chuck it to like an off angle or something, or maybe a flank, to maybe like check it instead of like actually having to go there.
Yeah, so if there's someone, it's like, yeah, applying pressure. Like if there's it probably wouldn't be as good to check. I'm trying to think of an example. Maybe if you can line it up, if you think someone's like
Okay.
if you think someone's here, throw it in the room and pull, maybe. But I don't think that's gonna be what you're doing. I don't think that's the main use. If someone's on an off angle like this high ground, right, and it's a Sojourn or a soldier or even an Ana, you can pull them and you apply pressure to them, right? You pull them.
Yeah.
Now the Ana's down here, Sojourn is down here. Maybe that leads to you killing them. If not, the Ana's terrified, right? She's not where she wants to be. She's under more pressure. She has to rotate. So you might not. And if you're pressuring that support, right? Well, now the monkey is less healing, right? You can shoot him, maybe axe and confirm the kill on him. Or if it's an off-angling Sojourn over here, you knife and throw it. Well, now they're gonna run away, get healed. Maybe they're not gonna stand there anymore, right? Because they're half HP now.
Okay.
So you can still use it for like pressure. If there's someone that's annoying, like someone on high ground, someone far away, maybe a Pharah, right? If you can hit it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But you have the general idea of playing with the monkey. Like he's gonna dive in, we're gonna live, and then once we survive that, we're gonna apply pressure and push hard, right? And making sure where we're directing that. We don't want to shoot their monkey a little bit and then shoot the Reaper and then shoot like who are we trying to kill? Yeah.
Okay.
And then we still kite, right? We're still if they're pushing us, don't be afraid to run away. Especially since they have the Lucio.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, like here's a great example. Like they push in, we kite back, we shout, kill the monkey, and then we re-engage, right? In this case, we're going on the monkey because he's like pushing hard, and we almost we get a really low. We get a good ult. Yeah. Any other questions right now?
Um, yeah, I got one more, but it's more like it's not on Junker Queen alone. I think it's for most tanks.
Yeah.
But I'd say right now, so I'm trying to get back into like playing for teams and stuff,
Yeah.
and I don't know
Like
who to
what like
pick
the
up.
meta is, or who to like pick up as a tank.
Yeah, because I played for a few teams as an off tank before, but then I like stopped playing for like a year or two, and now
Okay.
coming back, I don't know where that fits in because like I definitely say like
I think a
having
good
one less tank, it's made like playing diva for me like almost like foreign to me.
Yeah, because
Like
it's very different. Because
yeah,
you're not really supporting anyone and punishing, like you're the only one, um,
yeah,
as the tank. I think a good way to start in terms of what tanks to pick up is just watching like contenders, because Overwatch League isn't live. Um, the two like most played tanks are Winston and Roadhog right now, and some diva. Um, Winston's being played because that's what the enemy team is playing. This is what everyone's like playing in scrims on the top right.
yeah,
Um, and then some things for this comp is just looking to, like, if I were to sum up this comp in like 2 sentences, it's like looking to apply pressure without using as many your cooldowns, right? So like monkey, you're not jumping in because you can't. It's like it's a dive comp. You can't dive anything in a mirror match. You can't dive anything, so you need to walk to the enemy team, force wraith, force jump, force bubble, and then you dive.
yeah.
That's kind of how
Okay.
this comp plays. And then other people are playing like a Roadhog, like pick comp with like Roadhog, Sojourn, Kiriko, Lucio, and Tracer, where like the Tracer can get picks, the Sojourn can get picks, the Roadhog can get picks, the Kiriko can 2-tap people, right? Um, so those are like the two like main comps that people are playing. And then some diva, here and there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like should I be like a little bit concerned about it? So like since I'm playing like
Like, because
uh
you're playing Junker Queen, do you think like is this character just obsolete? Is what you're asking?
kind of like that because right now, uh like if you look at my like rank time, I'm pretty much just like one trick in Junker Queen, and also like should I like not be concerned about like picking like other things from different roles? So like maybe like a main thing, if that
Uh,
makes sense.
yeah, I think should be open to them, like open to playing them. Maybe not in comp. You could try them out in quick play, get more comfortable, especially like you said with Diva. You haven't played them in a while. Um, if I were to sum up Diva, she kind of can like anchor a position really well, and then punish people that push out into her space, right?
Okay.
So Diva might like come up here, and then chill and then shoot people. Anyone that walks into her space, she micromisses and punishes, or she just straight up like dives with someone.
Okay.
My favorite example is like Route 66 first point defense. There's a diva sitting like on the top little high ground. Like anywhere you walk, she just drops and kills you, and it's really
Yeah.
frustrating.
Okay.
But there's some other ways to play diva. That's the one way. But no, I think for at least for team settings, if you find a team that's comfortable playing a lot of Junker Queen, then you're fine, right?
Okay.
You don't have to play like the meta until you reach like much higher like content open division scrims or something.
Yeah, but it's always like a thought in the back of my head.
Yeah, I think if you're to pick up other tanks, it'd definitely be Monkey. Just getting some playtime on Monkey, uh, and Diva too. Like Diva since a lot of people are playing Monkey. Well, let's look at it from this Monkey's POV. Right, if this Monkey walks over here and then jumps on someone, well, you can booster into him, micromissile, and just kill him every single time, right?
Yeah.
So the Diva's pretty good into Monkey, right? Just in that like the two tanks, in isolation, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so you can play Diva and just looking for people that you can punish. Their Bucky jumped in, I'm gonna booster and kill him. Their Genji dashed in, I'm gonna boost and kill him. Their soldiers alone trying to take high ground, I'm gonna go and kill him or pressure him, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you can play Junker Queen, as your main tank, as the main hero you play. And it's just if you're looking for a team, just like, are they okay with you playing Junker Queen a lot? Are they gonna, play those comps? And some teams might not, right? I'm gonna be honest. Some teams
Yeah.
might not be okay with Junker Queen as your only tank. Um,
I wouldn't say she's my only tank, but she's definitely like
who you have fun playing, right?
Yeah, she's like my go-to pick.
Yeah, right. Like I'm the same way. I like playing a lot of soldier in ranked, so I play soldier, right?
Yeah.
You know. Same thing with tank. Like I like I like playing diva, so I played diva mainly in Sig, and then I liked playing, what is it, Zen and Ana a little bit back. So I played those heroes. You know. But in terms of just you know, go into quick play some monkey, play some diva until you feel confident enough. You can get a VOD from quick play, that's fine, in the Gymnasium, and then try it out in ranked and see how it goes. Not as your first pick, but if Junker Queen isn't working, you have options, right? Maybe you're playing Watch Point. There's too much high ground. You know, you want to play Junker Queen, but maybe she's a little too annoying on that map. So you bust out your second picks, right? Winston, Diva, right, and try those out.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you have any other questions, you know, or want another VOD, you can DM me, or like in the requested coach, you can at me. We can,
okay.
Yeah, we could look at another map. But yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Thank you so much, man.
No problem. Well, good luck in your ranked games, and I'll maybe see you in the future.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
Take care.
You too.